place?
They have security. I got to when I got punched, I jumped off my boss and got off. Couldn't find security anywhere. Sitting in the office.
I love your shirt.
Oh, they just got it.
I love it.
Hello, everybody. Brandon Mitchell, Jules, Mouthing Off Mary, Little Orphan Obi, Trinity, welcome in. Trinity Tripoloni, McCucumber, EE News, Parker Osmond, New Mexico citizen. This is the Tucson Council meeting. Tucson Council meeting, guys. It's a busy one because there's they got something that everybody's interested in on the.
She's like, but I managed to convince them to keep you. Oh yeah. Crystal!
Where's Pat?
How was your vacation?
They let Pat in.
Yeah, people get upset. Why are you going to try to do that? Do something to fight.
So if you go in there and fucking boo, she's gonna tell you to shut up. Then if you boo again, everybody in there.
Yes, this is my friend, Athena. Sorry.
So we're gonna
Yeah, definitely show you the video.
oh shoot. We're going down here.
Thank you all. Great to meet you in person. James wants you to start giving orders.
What's that?
James wants you to start giving orders.
Oh,
Have
see,
everybody lined up.
where's he at?
I don't know.
Oh, where's he at?
Not here yet. I don't think.
He's telling you that over the thing?
Over the thing, yeah.
Here, let's go over. I'm gonna go over there and start giving them orders. Cops. Excuse me, let me slip through here. How's it going? I'm gonna go over here and hang out with the real criminals.
Mr. Brown, did you get my email?
I didn't.
Okay, I sent you an email about your attorney interview request.
Good. Yeah, I was gonna.
Okay.
I didn't get it. No.
Okay.
Was it within the last hour? Cause I.
No, I sent it last week, and I tried to call you.
Oh
but
no,
there's message.
I never got it.
Okay.
My email address is TucsonPleaseSuck@gmail.com.
It was on the request. I sent it to that, and then I called you.
Okay, I never got a call.
Okay. I'll call you tomorrow.
Ooh,
Is that for an interview?
yeah. Yeah.
How you doing, Sax? Good, man?
See. Sorry, guys. I made you look at me, guys. I'm going to torture you guys tonight. There it goes. Sorry about that, guys. Was that torture? How many people left because they had it on my face? Wow.
This Sergeant Sax right here, you guys. I got arrested for assault.
I believe it was assault, disorderly conduct, and trespassing.
Yeah, assault, disorderly conduct, and trespassing. There's an awful lot of
Are they starting letting people in yet?
yeah, they're starting to file in. So there's not enough room in the room.
Yeah, I know.
I guarantee.
Yeah, there's too many people. I saw that.
Everybody likes their free buses. Voting against that, apparently.
Boy, there's lots of people here, guys. If I go up a little bit, I can't go back down for some reason. So I'm going to stop doing that. You'd rather look at the crowd or the cops?
Evidence against them. Did we have any bartender at all? No. Oh well. I'm just trying to figure out who can drop those charges. Okay, well, it's fine. I'm just asking. I can ask questions, right? Why don't you talk to him about it? You thinks.
What? Oh, I'm going to be.
I'm just trying to figure out like who made that decision. Like, is it just your supervisor that made the decision?
Pretty clear. I'm not going to talk to you about it.
Yeah, that was pretty clear.
Let's try to shoot for like next week at 3 o'clock, Tuesday or Wednesday. Which is the best day for you next week?
As in the 12th, 13th?
Yeah.
The 13th.
Oh, that's a bad number. Okay, 13th it is. No, that's okay. But yeah, just contact them. We'll tentatively we'll do it now, then do it by email or whatever. Call me.
Okay.
But
Time that works better, morning, evening?
3 o'clock,
3 o'clock?
3 p.m. Yep. So I'll be off the roof.
I got an unrelated question. Will you answer one of those? Nothing? Did anybody inform you about the court rules yet?
We're good.
We're good?
Yeah.
Okay, so they did then. I'll take that as a yes. Appreciate it.
GoPro, start recording. GoPro, stop recording. It's working. No Brandon Williams here today? I come to see him. Is he retired? Brandon Williams is my favorite.
Oh, I got a shine out here, man. I can't see you. I love it. Can you put me on Facebook? Oh, come on, man. You can call me whatever you want, too. I love the constructive criticism is great. Yeah, Facebook kind of sucks. I don't do it either. Well, I mean, just make something up. I'm a piece of shit, you know, whatever. I am. Another cop stolen the permit. That was included.
Alan on the spot. We looked at profit.
That's okay. That's okay.
These guys for or against that proposal?
I have no clue.
Probably against.
Sounds like a rat's about to pop up.
All right. This place is pretty unruly. Them guys ain't single file. I think we need to get some supervision on that line.
Well, I wish Freeman would hurry the fuck up. We can straighten these people up.
Yeah.
Straighten the sheep up.
Yep. All right, guys. Oh, shoot. Put it back on me again.
There he is.
You got a crooked line here, man. You got work to do.
Forgot the strap
Oh,
to
no.
hold all the weight.
Tried to ask a few questions. You always got to know, except for that one on the other side. We got a little history.
They're not being cooperative.
He is the one, he's the arresting officer on my friend Marco here. And I don't think he viewed any evidence whatsoever pertaining to the arrest. I think he just followed orders like a good little boy and did what he was told. And violated the portable timer's rights, and the rights he thought he had. It's trouble, man. It really is. The demeanor that he's showing to the public, and how he's acting, is
How you guys doing? Busy day. Busiest city hall meeting ever. Never seen like this.
I hit record this time.
Good job, man.
I'm proud of myself, man.
But that's okay. But there was like 7 other cameras that day.
Well, I know, fortunately, I mean, I had some really good, like up close and personal neck shots.
You did.
And face shots that
You can see his jugular.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see where he injects the steroids, too.
You guys expecting trouble today from these folks? Not these folks, those folks. Yeah. What are they celebrating? Oh, okay. I guess I can go on. I appreciate it.
They're celebrating government taking control of the sheep.
I did hear I've seen a bunch of people going out.
Bah.
No bus fares, no bus fares. So
Oh.
I think they're restarting up bus fares ever since the whole COVID scam, free bus ride bullshit. I'm tired of fucking football talking screwing out of the buses.
Yep. I've been here since '85. I never rode Suntran once. Not one time ever.
No,
Not even once.
you're not listening.
You know what makes sense here? You're telling me that all the cops here are pretty chill except for one. Is it any surprise that the one that's, quite frankly, hate to say it, but a piece of shit, is the highest ranking one in Tucson Police Department here at the moment?
Very good
Observation.
My phone just overheated. I'll talk to you guys later.
Gotta get inside.
It's a shame. We got a lot of good ones.
Yeah, it's hot out here, guys. I hope you don't
At
overheat.
least the subordinates are still active.
His just shut off overheating.
You don't get promoted.
It's probably 108 out here right now.
I witnessed it time and
I'm in the shade.
As a matter of fact, the more often you can become a piece of shit, the faster you progress within. How are you doing, sir? Where are you coming from?
I'm gonna go check out what's going on with these folks.
You gonna string the line out?
Sax, we're gonna see you soon, buddy. Real soon. Let's see you.
That's the worst looking line I've ever seen. Yeah, it's hot here, guys. I need a fan for my phone.
Very good people, very solid, very professional. I haven't seen that out of people. We got probably 4 interactions. There's some bullshit directors, the rest of them friends. There's some bullshit. Where's that? Where's she looking at the other?
Didn't he claim that he wasn't even there?
This guy right here?
I could have swore that there was something, a document or a statement from him.
That was Patrick's arrest. Patrick's arrest is trying to hide with him.
Right, but I watched him walk into the cell and put his hands on Patrick and take him out
Oh, yeah.
on video. But he claimed he wasn't even there.
Yes. Yes, that's another thing. Somebody else is, it's been time and time again, right? I mean, you gotta straighten out. You're leaving it.
No, he's got to come.
Yeah.
It's a mentality. You know, it's been taught and trained from the higher ups in the Tucson Police Department. All the ones with the bad mentality are reaching retirement age anyways. And it's really time to just clean house and have some decent human beings come out and take the
There's some serious liabilities from within the budget. We've got multiple videos on the internet. One public thing has rules on it.
They haven't gotten enough views yet. I've given you guys 2 million views just this month. Haven't even scratched the surface of the sacks of shit. Haven't even scratched the surface. What you guys have been doing to these people, terrorizing them for the last 6 years, you don't just deserve to no longer be a cop, you belong in prison. You understand that, right? We created governments to deal with people like you. That's what we created it for. So we could throw people like you where you belong. In a cage. Right? Because you can't seem to function among the rest of society like a normal human being. Right? Sacks of shit. You can't seem to understand how to act like a normal human being and not hurt others. You built prisons for pieces of shit like you. Understand that? And I don't enjoy saying it, man. I really don't. Because I think very few people in our society actually belong in a cage. Very few. Very few. But you're one of them. I think cages should be reserved for people who repeatedly, time and time and time and time again, prove that they are going to take the life, liberty, and property of other people unjustly. And that they just cannot be part of civilized society. That's you, sacks of shit. That's you.
Quick comment on that? 100%.
The truth is, I've had interactions with dozens of Tucson police officers. Probably close to 100, maybe more. And to be totally honest, man, there's probably only about 5 or 6 that are really pieces of shit. guys have control over the department. The pieces of shit, you guys are the ones who have all the control.
So there's no consequences or repercussions for people actually review outside of the jurisdiction that people that have decided, which is no law. You never looked at any of them. No. No
I wouldn't need to find you. If I were a criminal like you and saw that accountability just might be coming down, I'd probably be next. But it's unlikely you'll actually be able to. You know that. Probably in this life, you will probably get away with everything. In this life. This life. Sex. Anyway.
Oh no, you're not good.
She's bringing us stickers.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. They're part of our uniform.
No problem.
Oh, man.
No problem.
Man, I want to be cool. Only the cool people have stickers.
I tried to stay away for 6 years, man. I only came and visited once every 1 to 2 years. I just wanted you to treat these guys with a little bit of respect. But you couldn't do it. You had to continually terrorize them. To the point where I actually had to move here. Set up my residence here just to take care of you. Sex and shit. You know, there's 50 states in the U.S. Did you know that? 2 provinces. I could go to any of them I wanted to. But I had to come here because of you, sex and shit. I don't want to be in this heat. See what you're doing to me?
Yeah. It's too hot here.
It's pretty nice during the winter, though. It's a dry heat.
Smoking area over here?
Yep, everybody here good? Val Brooks.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Now I'm just going to take that and put it to a what do you call it?
Sacks of shit cars.
Yeah,
Put it to a
of
sack
all
of
of the
shit.
times that he acted like a sack of shit, and so that, you know, people can see. No, we're not just talking shit. This guy's a garbage human. He harms people.
There are so many people that sheep.
Yeah.
It's going wild, man.
I don't know what they're saying.
The rest of y'all, thank you. I know it's a tough job out there, especially these days. And I know that you guys spend a lot of time dealing with real
What are they
people. I
saying?
appreciate it. Thank you.
Not for sale?
Something like that. Something like that.
What was it? Oh, are they?
blue thing that's going on right now.
Are they against it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's people in here trying to get, they're trying to get the bus fares back.
Yeah.
And, yeah,
What else?
that's all I've heard.
That was another video. That's like Kyle's
Yeah,
wife.
they're. Did you hear my comment? No. You guys don't They didn't say nothing. This is talk about it. Hey, you gonna she's standing there. I can tell you gonna arrest me. That's I'm not getting arrested. God damn it, I wish you had my strong. I had it ready too, man. And Tuck called me. Hey, I'm on my way. I wasn't even ready yet, so I'm getting all fucking.
They're over there talking when we walk away.
I got up and started.
Stay away from Freeman, everybody.
I was like, oh, it's 7, I got time.
Hey, that was
I came as dirty as a commie.
Hey, that's good. That's good. I mean,
Dirty commie?
Some good acting, brother.
Good acting, yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Hey, that was for the first time, man. You know, I'm not an actor, dude. I don't even. You know what I mean?
hey, here's when you ran around the front of my truck, you could see.
I wanted to follow him.
Yeah.
I did, dude. I did. I really wanted to. When I seen that, you know what I mean?
All I can
I
say
fell
is,
on them benches, dude. I fucking know they hurt.
all I can say is own your character. You know what I mean? Like, just own it. You know, it's not in your nature. So you're like, oh man, this is weird. You know? Just tell yourself, you know what? For a few moments, this is going to be me.
Let's transition.
Oh, not one drop? Is that what they're saying?
Here in a couple of days.
Okay. Yeah, I can't hear
You were
it.
telling him to stop resisting, but then I cut out the part where you were like, oh, but dude, you were
Hey, that's discrimination, only giving stickers to some people.
laughing your ass off where you were throwing.
If you ain't,
I was gonna cut that out, but I was
in
like,
grade school, they said if you ain't got enough for everybody, don't bring it.
I had to fucking shove his fucking ass up by his.
I remember that.
Like I look spread eagle. I'm spreading him sometimes.
eat that barbecue.
He did that fucking.
You should have added that in there.
I looked over and
Laughing. I couldn't help myself crying.
you see his Charlotte ass come up. Ooh.
You threw it across the sea on
Well, I'm gonna wait till next week to do that.
All right, they're over.
my fucking phone is literally on fire.
Our next
Yeah, bro, it's hot.
It's hot out here.
Yeah, my phone died when I was up there. Take a few pictures, send it to the chat. Fucking, once you take a little picture, you fucking black screen. All within that time I want from here to there.
It is hot out here, guys.
You guys are going cop watching tonight or what?
I don't know.
I want to since I'm out already.
Well,
That's stuff I was supposed to take.
I'm not going for sure.
That's funny, that's crazy. I woke up fucking.
I think I'm gonna pull over on him because he fucking faces in the middle of the fucking thing with the right shining across the road, right? And I can. And fuck, I'm not gonna. I backed off. I got off the gas. I was slamming the brakes. Normally I'll slam the brakes, but I was kind of running the. Yeah, every fucking
Sax alert. Sax is on the move.
Sack of shit coming.
Hey, you got to go through the security.
Nah, he's a sovereign citizen.
I'm gonna notify the mayor.
I know that one cop went in there after I said that went in there. I didn't see him standing there. Is anybody
So-
going in or?
They're saying not one
I'm gonna
drop.
roll out, actually. I'm gonna fucking dip to the house. I gotta take the old lady and get her some food and all that.
Get
other
in
stuff.
some air conditioning.
Give you guys some support for a little bit.
Yeah, you're just a video call away.
Yeah. Well, now that my phone works,
Always sunny in Philadelphia, Dennis and millennials.
everybody's here.
When I see all these commies over here, this is what I think of. it's like 3 p.m.
Thank you.
There shouldn't be no dust in your, if you're changing your filter once a month, I mean, dust should never get in the
Hey,
supply.
you guys, oh shit, lights going.
Swamp coolers make dust in the house though. Not one drop.
I don't understand why people can't take their water bottles in there.
Hey, how come? Yeah, I got one out in the car, but not one drop. Hey, hey Freeman, I got that water bottle already, but it's in the car. That one it's all set up.
A mic on it?
Yeah, to put one on it. It has. I can go get it.
I think I might go inside today because it's too hot.
I know. That's what I was thinking too. But I don't know if they're going to let everyone in because it's going to fill up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next meeting.
You gonna do what?
Bring my straw and tin foil.
Oh. Not one drop. How,
Oh God! Wait, she fucking did?
yeah. All the cops are over there. They're all talking now. The whole time we were standing there, they didn't say a word.
didn't say a word.
I'll make them sign this again. Watch.
Go there in silence.
Oh.
What's on the
Council
roster
will
about this
stand in
fentanyl
session,
shit?
please.
What's on the roster about this fentanyl shit? All these
Thank
people
you so much, really appreciate it. We will start with the Board of Commissioners meeting for the Public Housing Authority of the City of Tucson. The Board of Commissioners of the City of Tucson Public Housing Authority will start in session. Let's go roll
She
call.
don't care. She'd rather put money in there.
Commissioner Santa
I'm
Cruz,
not gonna be able to. We
Here.
already got everything signed up.
Commissioner
I'm
Ball,
down here earlier next time.
Commissioner Pettis,
Then I'm gonna bring a bunch of people that do
Commissioner
smoke
Cunningham,
fentanyl.
Commissioner Lee, here, Commissioner Wu,
Let them spark it up in there.
Sure.
Let them
Here.
get a whiff of it. But it's okay for us.
Righty, item two. Public Housing Authority write-off of uncollectible tenant accounts receivable approval. City Manager's PHA Communication number 12, dated August 6th, is received into and made part of the record. Ms. Clerk, you are requested to read Resolution PHA 2025-40 by number entitled Resolution number PHA 2025-40 relating to Public Housing Authority authorizing the write-off of $146,953.40 of certain uncollectible tenant accounts receivable and declaring an emergency. What is the board's pleasure?
Start crying? She can't hide. She's not untouchable.
There is a motion to move resolution PHA 2025-40 and a second. Any discussion on this? Seeing none, let's go roll call. Commissioner Sump Cruz?
Yeah,
Aye.
I know, man.
Commissioner Cunningham? Commissioner Dahl?
It's gonna be sad when
Commissioner Lee?
shit happens.
Commissioner
We're gonna
Pettis?
have another Jared here.
Commissioner
Don't
Lewis?
forget.
Chair Rubin?
We will have
Aye.
a Jared here.
Motion passes. Item 3, Public Housing Authority Program Utility Allowance Adoption. City Manager's PHA Communication number 13, dated August
cooler in there.
6th, is received into and made part of the record. Ms. Clerk, you are requested to read Resolution PHA 2025-41 by number entitled. Resolution number PHA 2025-41 relating to public housing resolution adoption and approving the city of
Who's
Tucson.
that?
That cop right there.
I was recording it, but I didn't see
Go
it.
back and watch that when I said,
Yeah.
the communities gave me addresses, everybody's addresses, I didn't say that word, but addresses.
Oh, you up there? Yeah.
And he said like this,
There is
his
a
eyes were
motion
like
to pass and
squinched
adopt
together, you can see this shit
resolution
folding.
2025-41
The tall one or Saks?
and a
Oh, that
second.
one
Further
up against the
discussion
thing
on
right there, I was
this?
talking to.
Oh, okay.
Hearing none, let's go
Saks
roll
went
call.
in.
Commissioner Silvers? Aye. Commissioner
We should go in then, huh?
Commissioner Dahl? Aye. Commissioner Lee? Aye. Commissioner
Last
Pettis?
in with all this shit.
Commissioner?
Oh, yeah. I don't got nothing this time.
Aye.
What's up?
Motion passes. Item 4,
Mic up.
Public Housing Authority, Public Housing Program.
He can hear it out here, though. The meeting, you
City
can hear out here.
Manager's PHA Communication number
He's right there.
14, dated August 6th, is received into and made part of the record. Ms. Clerk, you are requested to read Resolution PHA 2025-42 relating to Public Housing Authority authorizing the adoption of a draft grant for the public housing program and setting an effective date. Is there a motion? There is a motion and a second. Any further discussion on this item? Hearing none, we'll do another roll call. Commissioner Santa Cruz? Aye. Commissioner Cunningham?
You guys want to go inside?
Commissioner Lee? Aye. Commissioner Pettis? Aye. Commissioner Lee? Aye. Chair Romero? Aye. The motion to approve resolution PHA 2025-42 passes by a vote of 7-0. Item 5, Public Housing Authority, HCA Single Family Home Strategy and approval to develop an application headed for the sale of single family homes. City Manager's PHA Communication.
Are they
number
full and they
17,
stop?
Dated August 6th.
They're green.
Is received.
Yeah,
in
oh.
and
Doing the-
part of
yeah,
record.
Oh, that's why they stopped.
Ms. Clerk, you are
Yeah,
requested
exactly.
to read Resolution PHA 2025-44 by number entitled. Resolution number PHA 2025-44 relating to public housing, approval by the Board of Commissioners of the City of Tucson Public Housing Authority to develop an application to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development HUD for the sale of single-family homes and declaring an emergency. What is the board's pleasure?
I think they stopped letting people in, they're full.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion on this? Seeing none. Commissioner Sucker. Commissioner Cunningham. Commissioner Dahl. Commissioner.
Talk them out of here, bro.
All right.
Be safe. Have a wonderful evening.
All right.
Be careful. Saks is out there somewhere.
He's inside.
Not over there.
He's inside. Windy out here, guys. Yep.
See you guys soon. Hopefully there you guys are open for a little cop watching.
I'm out on Saturday because I got some new early
I'm in.
Man, I'm on the slave train for a little bit. I just have to be home at 4 a.m. I'm trying to get some time to get my fucking
They're not letting no one in now. I don't know if you can get in. Yeah.
I don't think they're.
They stop letting people in until someone comes out. Yeah, they stop letting people in. It's only when people come out they let people in.
There is a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Any against? Motion to approve the minutes of June 17th.
Whatever she's talking about right now.
Item 8.
Yeah, but they're not doing their prayer though.
The meeting of the Board of Commissioners is adjourned. The mayor and council will now convene for a regular meeting.
Oh, that's great. I see. Yeah, they were doing something. I guess giving people more money that we don't have. So. Yeah. Hey, you think the mixers are better than the cannons?
Council will stand in session. Mr. Roll. Vice Mayor Santa Cruz. Here. Mr. Goff. Here. Mr. Pettis. Here. Mr. Cunningham. Here. Here. McSouza. Here. And Mayor Romero. Here. Before we go to item 2, the city attorney will go over the rules of decorum for the mayor and council meeting. Mr. Attorney.
Thank you, Mayor. Arizona's open meeting law provides that members of the public may attend and listen to the proceedings during tonight's public meeting with the mayor and council. Arizona law also allows the mayor and council to enforce rules and procedures for public attendance of the meeting to ensure orderly behavior and to prevent unnecessary interference with the public meeting. So here are the rules that apply. Rules require decorum and orderly conduct by the members of the audience. No person attending the meeting shall engage in conduct that disrupts or otherwise impedes the orderly conduct of the meeting, including any statements or conduct that interrupt persons who might be addressing the mayor and council or that disrupt the discussions of the mayor and council themselves. The mayor has the authority to ensure compliance with these rules of orderly conduct. If disorderly or disruptive conduct continues after a warning, and this is at first
Yeah,
warning,
if you don't get her
the mayor may
vagina
direct
wet,
the removal
it's all
of
mad.
persons from the chambers or recess the meeting itself if necessary. Disruptive behavior makes it necessary to clear the chambers. Persons who disrupted the meeting will not be allowed to return to the chambers for the remainder of the meeting.
They are going to let,
As
yes.
a final note, please be aware that interfering with or preventing this lawful public meeting from being carried out in an orderly manner not only violates the rules of participation, but also violates Title 13 of the Arizona Revised Statutes.
Thank you, Mr. Attorney. Item 2, invocation, pledge of allegiance, and appointments to boards, committees, and commissions. The invocation will be given by Rabbi Abby Alpert, Congregation Bet Shalom. After the invocation, I ask all of you to remain standing for the pledge of allegiance.
Creator, Sustainer, Redeemer, we ask for your blessing upon leaders of our city. Bestow your gifts upon our Honorable Mayor, Regina Romero, upon our distinguished City Council members, Lynn Santa Cruz, Paul Cunningham, Kevin Dahl, Mickey Lee, Roque Pettis, and Karen Hoover, and upon our City Manager, Tim Muir. Grant them chokmah, the wisdom to see the larger path, bina, the understanding to discern the needs of every soul, and God, the clarity of knowledge to make just and righteous decisions for all. May their dedicated service strengthen the vibrant tapestry of our community, making our beloved Tucson a beacon of innovation, compassion, and success. In this unique and beautiful desert home of ours, may they find the inspiration to bring forth creative solutions, and the courage to act for the common good. Shield them from discord and the rancor of division. May their debates be vigorous yet respectful, l'shem shamayim, for the sake of heaven. And may their hearts remain open to one another and to the polite voices of
Don't disagree with the mayor.
Discussion?
Eternal God,
Yeah,
weave
don't
us
disagree with
together as one community, ever mindful that in our shared commitment to this city, we are partners in your ongoing work of creation.
No
May we see
discord.
the divine image in one another and build a future rooted in the freedom that comes through responsibility, justice, and peace. Let us say, amen.
Same thing as going.
I swear allegiance to the flag and to the pedophile nation for which it stands.
Well, he's going to vote.
One child.
Thank you, Rabbi, for gracing us with your words. Item 2D, appointments to boards, committees, and commissions. City Manager's Communication number 218, dated August 6th, is received into and is part of the record. May I have a motion to approve the appointment in the report? So moved. There is a motion and a second to appoint Claire Zucker to the Citizens Bar Advisory Committee, Wesley Fawcett Gray to the Public Art and Community Design Committee, and Roque Perez to the Metropolitan Education Commission. I'd like to thank all of you for your willingness to serve our city. Any discussion on the appointment?
Mayor, I just wanted to ask a question to the city attorney. I think, given my appointment to MEC, I'm sure if I'm supposed to abstain. Councilmember Perez, that's probably the best form in this instance, yes.
And just to clarify, there is a council member that is usually appointed to the Metropolitan Education Commission, as well as a member of the Board of Supervisors that is appointed. So it's a very normal, informed type of appointment. So thank you, Councilmember Perez. All those in favor of the motion, or is there any discussion on this first before we vote? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye. Aye.
Go ahead, sir.
Any against? For the record, that was 6-0 with Councilmember Perez.
Be cool. And listen to a
Abstain.
bunch of bullshit. You say that.
Are there any
Sweat.
personal appointments to be made
You
at
can hear
this
it out
time?
here too.
None, item 3.
You're getting sweat.
Hearing council report summary of current events. City Manager's Communication number 209, dated August 6th, is received into and is part of the record. This time has been scheduled to allow members of the mayor and council to report on current events. These are to be current events of activities within the community, not position statements on policy issues. Does any council member have anything to
All
report
these
at
people
this
that
time?
I'm gonna interview.
Or any vice, we'll start with the vice mayor and then come down the line. Vice mayor.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to start by thanking the voters of Tucson who showed up to participate in this year's city election.
What you're doing.
Local elections are where decisions close to our day-to-day lives
I
get
do it
made,
live.
and your voice truly
I do it
matters.
all live.
I want to congratulate
They hate
Selena
that one,
Barajas,
too.
our Democratic nominee in Ward 5, and Miranda Schubert in Ward 6. I'm looking forward to continuing the work of building a more just and vibrant Tucson alongside both of them. I know the Ward 3 race hasn't been called yet, but I want to take a moment to thank my colleague Kevin Daw for running a campaign grounded in integrity and service. Thank you. On Sunday, August 10th at 8 a.m., our office will be hosting our monthly second Sunday Bicis y Burritos bike ride alongside Fuga. This is a free mobility event with the bike ride and the burritos from los carritos. We meet at the Ward 1 office at 940 West Alameda Street. And then on Saturday, August 16th, from 9 to 11
Same
a.m.
thing.
in our office alongside Mayor Regina Romero and Tucson Parks and
There ain't
Recreation
no
for the
difference
ground
between them.
opening fiesta of Barrio Nopal Park. We're excited to celebrate this brand new community space featuring a shaded splash pad, a playground, restrooms, walking path, and ramadas. Come enjoy hot dogs, music, and fun for the whole family. Let's see, and so the location for that will be at 311
There
East
you go, now
Espita
you can go
Road.
in.
And parking will happen at Challenge Middle School at 100 East Espita Road. And And then on Monday, August 18th, from 5 to 7, join the
go in
Workman
there
office for our bi-monthly bike check, 1-3, sponsored by Fuga. Our office hosts this event, offers free bike
See me
evaluations,
grow my
flat
nuts.
fixes, gear and chain lubrication, seat adjustments, and even free
Yeah, I want to get touched.
We also provide referrals to local bike shops for further support. Bring your bike and make sure it's in top shape for your rides around. Thank you.
Councilmember Cunningham?
2025. I have two announcements today. Well, three, but two of them are a little bit different. It's a Phoenix person, so usually I'm not really big on Phoenix. Let me tell you something about this guy. He grew up in Miami, Arizona, which is a small town in the Mayan Belt.
Me too, just for a minute.
30s and 40s. And in 1972, he was the Senate Majority Leader. His name was Alfredo Gutierrez. He's a real close friend of my dad's. And they worked together to found something that a lot of people in this room have used. It's called Access, the Arizona Healthcare Cost Containment System. He died on July 29th. And I just remember him as like almost another Tio, you know, just a guy who every single time you saw him, you get a big hug and you get incredible acknowledgement, even for somebody who was 9 years old. So I wanted to wish his familia all my condolences, even down here in Tucson. I mean, we lost another Titan. I mean, he was
Freeman's gonna
pretty
get
much
his
down
butthole
to
touched, guys.
in Phoenix, and his effect on Tucson and the Maricopa County community.
Should stand up.
Anything else? Yeah, they're supposed to.
Yeah, sure.
Really coming off easy? What do you want this?
Here, Mark, just hand it. Can I take it?
Yep.
Pretty cool design, man, I like that.
Sure. Subject to the range. My colleagues and I have to change them around.
You guys will have to sit down on a second.
Oh, really? I don't think there's anywhere to sit. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to, I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Right there, right there.
You can,
I'm out here.
I don't know, it's up to him, but the area where the press are.
There's no seating, they're gonna make you sit down.
I'll see if I can.
All the way to the left is where the press guys sit.
All right, go ahead.
All right, you want-
No, I ain't going in.
Oh, it's cooler in there.
It's such a great recent moral conscience for me. The Ward 2 office, and I just congratulate him on his next term.
Thank you, Councilmember Wilson, on the boards.
Boy, it's sure hot out there, and what better thing to do on a weekend is take the kids.
Mr. Stanley.
This year, you know, they normally close down to schools are open, but several pools, I think one in each ward is open for the weekends. And Ward 3 Thompson Pool is open on Saturday and Sunday from 1 to 5. It's free, come down and get wet, stay cool.
And don't forget the pads. Councilman Wayne. Councilmember Pettis.
No.
Councilmember Ullin. All right, I'll take my time to thank the voters of wards 3, 5, and 6 who came out yesterday to vote and participate in the City of Tucson primary election. Congratulations to all of the candidates who will be moving on to the general election. And speaking about elections, today we celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Voting Rights Act. The right to vote is one of the most fundamental rights that we have as Americans. For 60 years, this legislation has ensured that every person has the right to vote regardless of race or gender. It is very unfortunate that we are facing in our country the threats to our rights to vote and fair representation. And finally, I just want to mention, and Vice Mayor Santa Cruz mentioned earlier, that we will be celebrating the grand opening of Barrio Nopal on August 16th. And I just want to mention, Vice Mayor, that Barrio Nopal has been in process and progress for at least 30 years. The neighbors of Barrio Nopal have not had an opportunity to have green space in a park ever since their neighborhood was developed. And so neighbors in the area and families have been working for 30 years to create this park. And thanks to the efforts of those neighbors, Pima County, Sunnyside School District, my friend and colleague, Vice Mayor Santa Cruz, I worked on it when I was a Ward 1 council member and as mayor. And thanks to the voters of the city of Tucson who passed Proposition 407, this particular neighborhood will now have a beautiful green space with a splash pad. Everyone in our city deserves a beautiful green space in a park close to them. So thank you so much for helping make it happen, Vice Mayor, and thank you to the voters of Tucson for investing in ourselves. So with that, we are going to move on to item 4.
City Manager's Report, Summary of Current Events.
City Manager's Communication number 210, dated August 6th, is received into me part of the record. At this time, it is scheduled to allow the City Manager to report on current events. Mr. Manager?
Thank you, Mayor. Just one quick announcement for tonight. At the recent Water Reuse Arizona section meeting held up in Flagstaff last month, our very own Water Director, John Kmeek, was named as the Water Reuse Arizona Person of the Year. And so that's a statewide recognition that's pretty hard to come by. And it just goes to show his long dedication to water reuse and that association, but to water stewardship in general. So I just want to congratulate Water Director John Kmeek for that award and acknowledgement this past month.
Thank you, Mr. Manager. Item 5.
Liquor license applications.
City Manager's Communication number 219, dated August 6th, is received into and made part of the record. Ms. Clerk, please read the liquor license agenda.
Your Honor, on this evening's agenda, we have 5 applications for new licenses, 1 application for a person transfer, and 7 special events. All applications are in compliance with city requirements, so an appropriate motion at this time would be to forward items 5B1 through 6 and 5C1 through 7 to the State Liquor Board with a recommendation of approval.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
There's a motion.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Councilmember Dahl.
Thank you, Mayor. I have a question of the city attorney. There are, I think, 4 that, the first 4 had a requirement date that's earlier than now, and I'm sure that's because of our meeting schedule. Is that going to cause these applicants any problem?
Honorable Mayor, Councilmember Gall, no, it should not. We just want to make sure we captured the authority to cover the entire time.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Any against? Motion carries. Item 6.
Call to the audience.
Alrighty, Ms. Clerk, do you have any announcements?
Yes, Your Honor, at this time, the public is allowed to address the mayor and council on any issue except for items scheduled for a public hearing. Call to the audience will last for 30 minutes and speakers are limited to 3-minute presentations. The green light on the lower dais will turn on when you begin speaking. It will turn yellow and beep when you have 30 seconds left of your allotted time. When your 3 minutes are up, it will turn red and begin blinking and you will hear a beeping sound. If that occurs, please conclude your remarks immediately and sit down for the next speaker to speak. Thank you.
So we have a big stack of people wanting to speak and call to the audience, and so I do ask that if you hear someone say something that you were intending to say, just say, you know, this has been said. The quicker we go through the cards, bit better. And I'm gonna try and go as far as we possibly can, but I don't know if we can go through all of this. Our first speaker is Hector Macias. And then just to be practical, if the next speaker can come and line up after the speaker, is JP Salvatierra. So our first speaker is Hector Macias, and then JP. Can you go to the higher microphone, please? Thank you.
So do I just begin speaking? Okay, greetings City Council and Mayor. My name is Hector Macias, and I'm currently employed as a transit operator for SunTran. I have been a public servant for 20 years and ongoing. I come to you as a concerned citizen for the public transportation sector, as it is evident that public transportation in Tucson has been unsafe for years for both the public and the operators. It is unfortunate that at some point, the majority of the administration personnel at SunTran lost track of the well-being of the bargaining unit employees at SunTran. I'm here to express some examples, and please understand that everything said is substantiated with paper trails. Examples such as many of the routes we drive. SunTran has depleted so much time out of some routes without driver's consideration that many of us have obtained UTIs from not having enough recovery time at the end of the line. In addition, many routes are forced to be driven unsafe as we struggle to keep up with the company's schedule. There are some routes put in place with well over 10 hours of on-duty time, but only 5 minutes of recovery time at the end of the line, which makes it difficult to have a snack or use the restroom without getting reprimanded for leaving the end of the line late. There is a Samsara camera system put in place that contradicts the company's code of conduct, and is used to record both audio and video 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, both inside and outside of the bus. As well, it is used as selective and punitive discipline. City Council and Mayor, I can go forward and give you all a plethora of examples on how this company is dishonest, unfair, and deceitful towards the bargaining unit employees. But sadly, there is a time limit. Lastly, with all due respect, please recognize the larger part of SunTran employees that are currently active. We walked for 42 days in 2020, worked 15 hours a day throughout the COVID pandemic, as we were given homemade napkin masks to dry, and transported thousands of asylum-seeking people from sunup to sundown. City Council and Mayor, please understand that the only change from now to then is that I have taken the initiative to be a leader amongst my coworkers, and they will be ready leading into 2026. Thank you.
Jake, if you can go to the taller mic, please.
Thank you. Madam Mayor, before I make my comments, I'd like to require the mayor and council to suspend my speaker time initially to resume only after first making a parliamentary point of information and further calling the question in a roll call vote after a second motion. This is in procedure to the time limit allowed for the call the audience. If they're easily over 20 cards, that would be 3 times 20 is 60 minutes, which I'd like to ask for a roll call to make a second and to honor that as the ability to have 20 people speak before you today.
We have procedures and protocol.
I haven't started my time.
So yes, you have started your time. You have 2 minutes to go.
Okay, then let's get down to the brass tacks. If no receptive effort is made to accommodate the major public discontent, a major recall of disingenuous public servants will be instituted on issues of severe ethical misconduct and mission statement of candor to public interest, long-term health, air, water quality, and environmental welfare. Gross malfeasance by omission or commission of full public disclosure with or without the intent, and violation of gift clause of public vested interests and assets. And this relates to the Project Blue. How interesting. Didn't we revisit this with Grand Canyon University? They had 120 acres they wanted to take over, and they only needed a 10-acre footprint. But they wanted a business park too, and all the amenities. And they took this council, you know, by storm and moved against them with several other major cities to threaten them. And, you know, this is, I'll go into some more specifics. Their major concession that the Amazon data center wants equipment purchases as exempt from city, county, and state tax up to 10 years per each phase. This $2.4 billion exemption, plus a potential 5-year useful life replacement, will easily result in more than $8 billion in exempt city, county, and state equipment sales taxation.
To a conclusion, please, Jamie.
For each, wasn't that my 30 seconds?
You're already gone. They're done. Come to a conclusion, please.
There's no point to having Project Blue in any future event, and there's no point to having Tucson Electric Power maintaining its stranglehold over this community. That's all I have. Thank you,
Yeah. Can I ask a question of Mr. Tamir? Mr. Tamir, can you confirm what our actions were relative to Project Blue earlier today in study session?
Honorable Mayor, members of the council, I'm happy to do that. Today at a study session, Mayor and council gave direction related to Project Blue in a couple of areas. One was to immediately cease all work on Project Blue and take all actions necessary to not pursue Project Blue nor bring it back for any annexation consideration. So Project Blue is dead, and that has also been updated on the Project Blue website and information page effective with that motion. Mayor and council further directed me to take staff forward in developing guidelines, code changes, zoning reforms, and whatever else is necessary to address any potential future data center in the city of Tucson. Thank you.
Gannon, and then after Roxana is Raimundo Aguirre.
Hi, my name is Roxanne Gagnon. I'm a retired commander for 7th District in 077 of Tucson State. What it is I've been homeless. They liquidated my mom's house, stripped cars, took the life insurance policies, and I've met a lot of homeless people. You can't put them all together because you're going to have big problems. So I kind of came up with a little solution, and maybe you guys can fall into it. The schools are empty. They're paying taxes. We're getting taxes off of them. Why not use one of those rooms and set it into 2 and have 2 people in one room, and then get some of us off the streets? Or we can take 4 tents on the outskirts of town and put 4 tents up, make sure we got charging stations, laundromats, everything that they need, and then they're not robbing downtown and they're not robbing the city. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And then I've got 4 letters to turn in so you guys will have a clue of what these people are going through. We had the city come out and bulldoze our tent and took whatever they wanted. They could care less who it belonged to. They just took it. I don't think that's fair either. But I got 4 letters here that I'd like you guys to pass around. You don't have to give them back. But this kind of explains what people are going through out there that are homeless. The other thing is that, you know, I didn't make this choice to be homeless. You Southern Mental Health. They're liquidating people, putting them in the street, and then turn around and donating their things to other people that live in housing. I've had that happen too. I just don't think it's fair what they're doing to the homeless. And I don't think it's fair as what's done to me. And when I go down to talk to the sheriff's department and ask to talk to a detective, and they send me a deputy. Or I go down to TPD and tell them what the problem is, and they say, well, you got no evidence, it's a civil suit. Where is that ending the problem? And where is it helping the problem? It's not. Thank you.
If you could give us, you didn't give us any type of contact information, if you could give us contact information so that we can connect you with our housing navigators to help. We'll get that. Thank you. Raimundo?
Good evening, Mayor, Romero, and council members. My name is Raimundo. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak tonight. I reside within the city of Tucson, and I'm a concerned citizen. I'm here to talk about something that affects all of us, something that reaches across neighborhoods, incomes, and generations. The safety of our public transit system. For many people in our city, public transit is not a choice, it's a necessity. It's how parents get to work, how students go to school, how seniors get to their doctor's appointments. It's a service meant to support life, opportunity, and connection. But lately, too many of us are asking the same question. Is it safe? We've seen the headlines. We've heard the stories. Riders being harassed, drivers threatened, and fights breaking out. People are afraid to wait at certain stops, especially at night. And when emergencies happen, too often there's no one there to help. No response, no support, no system in place that works fast enough. This is a crisis, and it's one that demands urgency, not delays. Because this is not just about buses and bus stops, it's about people. Real people who rely on the system every day and deserve to feel safe doing so. Imagine being a young woman waiting alone at a poorly lit stop with no cameras, no security. Imagine being a driver who has to break up a violent altercation without backup while trying to keep 30 other passengers safe. Imagine being a driver with a disability and watching a fellow passenger have a mental health crisis with no trained professionals in sight to help. Public safety is not a luxury, it is a basic right. And public transitors reflect that. Because when people don't feel safe, they stop riding. And when they stop riding, the entire system suffers. Tonight, I'm calling on this council to commit to the following actions. Not 6 months from now, not next year, but starting now. Provide trained transit safety officers, not just on call, but physical present on high-risk routes and at busy transit centers. Build real-time emergency response systems that ensure when a call for help is made, is answered immediately and effectively. Partner with mental health professionals who can respond with compassion and training, especially when enforcement isn't appropriate. Invest in lighting, working security cameras, clear signage, and clean, functional infrastructure that communicates safety to every rider. These are not extras. These are essentials. This is the foundation of a transit system that respects the dignity of its workers and the humanity of its riders. We should not have to worry and wait for tragedy to act. We should not have to accept fear as the cost of using public services. You as leaders have the power to make decisions that restore trust in our public transit. You can send a clear message to our public that it believes in equity and access and safety for everyone, everywhere at every stop. We want a system that works. More than that, we want a system we believe in. Hold your promise to your constituents, and let's build a system that works not just for a few, but for everyone.
Thank you, Mr.
Mayor.
Yes.
Could City Manager to Mayor share the direction that we gave during study session as far as the safety of the transit system goes, please?
Yes, Vice Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor and Vice Mayor. To that point, Mayor and Council made a decision today to keep transit fare free while at the same time have directed staff to develop a safety program and an assessment to make sure that we come up with a solution similar to what that speaker just mentioned. And so that was work to begin immediately.
Can you use the taller mic? Thank you.
For like 2 years already.
Thank you for letting me speak. My name is Reyes Suarez. I'm a native Tucsonian, born right here. I'm here today to speak about the increased surveillance state that is happening here in Tucson.
Jaime Alanis Garcia was a migrant worker who was killed in an ice raid in California. Our community gathered in solidarity at the Cesar Chavez Gardens, right there by 5 Points. During the vigil, unmarked car came with TPD officers who went and placed a camera on a pole on the opposite side of the street. You can see here. This is a meeting in the morning in solidarity. There was no need for surveillance here. Later that day, there was another vigil at the Little Shrine for Saif Musalat, a Palestinian American from Florida who was beaten to death by West Bank settlers. Again, when we arrived there was another CSAR camera placed on the pole there. Shame. Last week on Wednesday, we had a march down Christian Street that ended at the El Teredito Shrine. In order to honor those who are starving in Gaza, but also Agua Hatlin, the West Bank activist who helped make the Oscar-winning No Other Land film, was also shot to death by a West Bank settler. There was no camera placed at the shrine there. However, there was a drone flying overhead during the vigil. The drone itself could be overheard over the speakers who were using the megaphone. This isn't surveillance. This is surveillance, but this is about safety. This is about intimidation. Don't act. We've had plenty of vigils there at the legal shrine without any surveillance over there. If you need to have servicemen there to provide safety, we're fine with that. But why do we need to be having cameras on there? And I want to ask Councilwoman Nikki Lee, who was present at the center's presentation on Halloween last year, is this what you expected from the center? So we wrote our essential liberties. We need rollback. We need to rein this in. We need to focus on service and not surveillance by TBD. We need to stop the implementation of flock cameras that record license plate data and car manufacturers that can be accessed by the Department of Homeland Security for immigration purposes. This administration has shown that it has white nationalist tendencies, and they have pointed any dissidents as enemies of the state. We need you, as our city leaders, to help protect your community. I want to leave on a quote by Benjamin Franklin, who historically said, "Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase temporary safety deserve neither liberty or safety." Thank you.
Or sit. Carissa.
It's Carissa. So, I'm going to add the speech that I wanted to give is completely different than the one that I planned is completely different from what you guys did earlier. So I'm here to thank you. I'm here to thank you for doing the right thing, for taking the data and making the decision that's best for Tucson. And I appreciate the fact that you listened to a lot of experts. I myself am 25 years in the industry and engineering. Currently right now, I'm developing a chassis that has CPU, GPU, and some SDRs. So I have a lot of experience. I have 11 papers, patent, and I have a lot of, I guess I would say, information that I'd like to share and help the town be better. I'd like for us to grow together better and look for your constituents with that expertise. Honestly, after talking to you, and I know there's TEP reps here today, so I don't want to put them on blast, but I did hear some false information from TEP Monday night, and their information to me was, I got it from you. And that erodes trust. It erodes trust in the public for you guys to be getting the right information. I felt like it was a multi-level marketing scheme every meeting I went to. And that's how I felt because I knew some of the data was wrong. And I think we all knew. I even asked how the modeling was done. And the answer was, well, we don't know. I think they gave us typical. So thank you. I'm here to say thank you. And let's work together to not let this happen again. And then I want to spin around and put another spiel in for zero fares. And then I also advocate for the bus drivers with safety. I hear them and I really appreciate what they do. I ride the bus a lot. I've gotten stuck some places because I lost my bus pass when I actually had to pay. And I didn't have a chance to get home. So I really appreciate zero fares. I've gotten stuck when I've had a flat tire on my bike with my kids. We would have not gotten home. I didn't have cell phone batteries, and I appreciate the fact that it's enabled, but I do want it to be safe. I want riders to be able to take breaks and go to the bathroom. I didn't know that. And if that's happening, I am so for that. But I also really feel for the zero fares. I know there are some people who will not be able to go get this bus pass, not be able to go get this zero fare, not be able to do that paperwork. They don't even have internet access. They're gonna need that zero fare. I know I need it. I don't even have a wallet, I'm looking for it, and I'm like, I'm not getting home to my kids, right? If I lose that bus pass, it's over. Like, it just happened, and that's what had happened before. So I'm gonna ask you that I say that I think that the bus drivers are great. I have never met a bus driver who's been only helpful, and so they've let my kids bike on the bus when we've gotten stuck, and they knew we were desperate. And there were 3 already, and so I appreciate that, but I also do appreciate the zero fare that you guys are offering, and I do want to thank you for Project Blue and doing the right thing and seeking your constituents and getting their help. Okay, I'm done. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, J.B. Butler.
Hello. Good evening, Mayor Romero and council members. My name is J.D. Butler, representing the Arizona Lodging and Tourism Association, the statewide voice of Arizona's travel and tourism industry. While I'm not a Tucson resident, I represent hotel operators, workers, and business leaders who are deeply invested in this community and its economic success. Tourism has long been one of Tucson's strongest economic drivers, bringing outside dollars into local businesses, creating jobs, and generating tax revenue without hurting local residents. We love Tucson, from the Coronado and Saguaro Forest, from Pasadena Canyon, and the fantastic dark sky initiatives that you've all championed. You've done a great job of maintaining Tucson as a wonderful destination, and now it's important to protect those assets. We need to keep driving that growth, and to do that, Tucson needs to remain competitive. There were several proposals put forward earlier, and for anyone who doesn't remember, the one that was moved forward eliminated the surcharge, but would increase the total tax burden that hotels here in Tucson face to 15%. To throw out some other numbers, the state average is 12.6%, Phoenix 12.5%, and Chandler 11.6%. So this really does show how far ahead Tucson can be in that lodging tax rate. And that has real consequences for how event planners, sports tournaments, and business travelers are going to make their decisions. According to the latest data from the Arizona Office of Tourism, the southern region is one of only 2 statewide that experienced a decline across the tourism industries. And that means that this region saw a decline in the number of tourists and the dollars that they were spending, and again, local businesses, and that's real consequences for the jobs. I fully recognize the fiscal pressure the city is facing, but we do urge caution with policies that may unintentionally undercut one of the sectors that are capable of delivering sustained economic growth. We need to let tourism do its job, ensure that it remain competitive as a destination, and let it bring people here, support small businesses, and generate the revenue that Tucson needs to thrive. Thank you for your time and your service.
Thank you. Dan Hunt. Then after Dan, we're going to hear from Leeds Burley. Dan?
I'm going to use my 5 minutes.
You can't do that, sir.
No, I can't.
No. You can't pass. So if you don't want to speak, that's okay, but I'm going to have to go to Leeds Burley.
Can't do that.
So Dan, do you want to speak?
I came here really, I guess the past month or so have been really dealing with a lot of stress as a lot of other Tucsonans have about the project coming here. And so I just wanted to thank everyone here for the decision to cancel that project. And also forward-looking too, to put in the protections to prevent those types of things, those types of projects from coming here in the future as well. You can tell that there's a lot of passionate people who care about our natural resources, care about the future of the sustainability. I just want to thank you again for making the decision.
Thank you, Dan. Reed Sperling.
Hello, my name is Reed Sperling. I'm a Tucson resident. Thank you, Mayor Romero, and council members. Thank you especially to my Ward 3 council member, Kevin Dahl. Your vote earlier today to put Project Blue in the past tense is a massive win for Tucson, protecting our water, our air, and our safety. In front of us now, and in front of all of you, are some much bigger tasks. We must, as the mayor and council members have noted, reform all processes and governing bodies that make such extractive, secretive, and downright abusive development all too routine. Is any process that destroys what we love routinely really worthy of the term development? Let's call it what it is: institutionalized greed, enabled by the corporate rubber stampers currently in majority on the Pima County Board of Supervisors, the Arizona State Legislature, and the Arizona Corporation Commission. Field tried to put their data centers here because they saw processes that could be exploited. And a utility company it knew would sell out its ratepayers and would be their partner in forcibly extracting yet more money from this town. It's time for TEP to go. Yeah. They were goaded on throughout this process by the Chamber of Commerce. Our elected officials should listen to those who elect them, not to those who give them money or fraternize behind closed doors. We need comprehensive reform of development processes to protect our resources and our future forever. We can and must do better, and I hope you will continue to build on your votes today to enact real reforms. Thank you.
So we're going to hear from Elena Richards and then Soshik, I believe, McKenna. Elena, coming to the intolerant.
Hello. I'm kind of like previous speakers. I've had to adapt my statement today because of decisions made. So thank you for saying no to Project Blue. I'm actually going to read a piece that I wrote. I'm speaking on behalf of the Transit for All Coalition today, and keeping transit fair for you is one of the best things we can do for sustaining the future of our future generations, but also providing for people as inequality gets worse. And so here's an op-ed I wrote a while back that I want to share with you all in the context of everything that's happened. As Tucson grows, increasing attention is paid to my generation, Gen Z, on the older end of that. Since 2020, in my own studies of health and society and public health, I've listened to and participated in discussions with researchers, journalists, and my Gen Z peers about what makes our political priorities different, where we get our news, and what these conversations reveal about subtle but important generational differences about how Tucson can listen, learn, and act and look towards the future. As our hot desert environment faces climate change head-on, Gen Z is talking about climate change more than any other generation, with 67% of Gen Z nationally talking about climate action on a weekly basis. Transit is one of those things that can help us reduce our emissions. When we look at Arizona's carbon emissions by sector, over 60% of emissions in our state come from the transportation and residential sectors, 37 and 26% respectively. Transit-oriented development helps us address both these sectors at the same time. So as the state mandates that we upzone in our community core corridors, and I know you developed a community corridors tool. I really want to emphasize how that relates to fare free, and keeping that access for people as we build is essential to helping us keep young people here in town. I've had so many conversations with young Tucsonans who have left and come back, like myself, because we love this place so much, but we love seeking city resources that we don't have in the city, that we need to invest in at this density scale, and prioritizing the cost of maintenance over the upfront costs that I've heard time and time again over these public meetings. Upfront costs will be paid, upfront costs will be paid. Cost of maintenance needs to be our priority for the environment, for the cost of living, and for the affordability of all of Tucson, from transit to housing to utilities. Public power is also one of these things that relates to it. So, thank you.
I'm going to destroy this name. I think it's Sochi or Sochi. Please correct it for me.
Sochi McKenna.
Sochi.
Hello, Mayor and council members. My name is Sochi McKenna. I'm a resident of Tucson and an old member of the Poscayaca tribe. And I wanted to, I guess, initially thank you for listening to your constituency with your vote earlier today about Project Blue. However, I think I bring something new to the table that no one's probably planning on talking about tonight. And that is myself and other members of Native Nations here tonight were gravely concerned throughout this whole process about the lack of tribal consultation. Although our tribes do not border the annexation land, we are customers of Tucson Water. For example, Poscayaca tribe's entire potable water comes from the city of Tucson. I was in contact with tribal council over the last 3 weeks, and we received no public education or consultation. So my question to you is, moving forward, if there's, projects like this on the horizon or anything else that's going to impact our shared resources, what is your plan to reach out to tribal members, not only in Poscayaca tribe, but in several of your Tonawanda Nation? Thank you for your time.
A lot of this has been ended since this morning, but I do want to also thank you, much like many of these other individuals. I more specifically want to ask, what measures are we looking at for future protection against these sorts of developments? What are plans in place? I understand that you're looking at establishing guidelines. Is there any idea what kind of guidelines we're looking at to protect the resources of our home, not just for us, but for generations to come? Anyway.
Thank you very much. Alan Benz. Alan, there you are. Hey, Alan.
Mayor, members of council. First thing, I would like to thank the members of mayor and council for extending fare-free transit for at least another year. Thank you very much for that vote. On the other hand, I think the members of the hotel industry are basically yelling, wolf, wolf, when there is no wolf. They quote percentage this and percentage that, when the actual thing that we presented to mayor and council was a flat $6 a night figure. I pulled up some information from the Doubletree Reed Park website this afternoon before coming here. for an average room, current time frame for 3 nights, $356, including tax and property surcharge, $356, and the $6 proposal that was put forward would add that up to like $362. I do not think that any one individual that spends probably $1,000 or more to come to Tucson and spend 3 nights at the hotel plus food, beverage, and incidentals is going to have a hissy fit over an extra $6. You can get a cup of coffee at Denny's, $3.69 plus tax and tip, and that almost plus $6. I don't think any convention is going to throw up their arms and say, oh, we can't do this, and go off to someplace else. Thank you for your time.
We passed the 30-minute timeline about 10 minutes ago, but I'm going to do 2 additional speakers. So Jason Smith and then Alan Bloomberg will be our last speaker. Jason?
Thank you, Mayor Romero and City Council, for allowing 2 additional speakers tonight. Good evening, Mayor Romero and City Council members. My name is Jason Smith, and I'm a Sun Tram bus driver and a proud member of the Teamsters Local 104. While I am a Teamster, I want to be clear that I'm speaking today on my own behalf and not on behalf of the union. I'll get straight to the point. Our transit system is not safe. Our passengers aren't safe, our bus stops aren't safe, my fellow drivers aren't safe, and I am not safe. I've had police stop my bus so they could arrest shoplifters fleeing the Walmart at Elcon. I've had 2 men nearly come to blows on board my bus. One of them lifted his shirt up to show that he had a gun in his waistband. And these are not isolated incidents. We've witnessed countless assaults, fights, and even attacks with deadly weapons. It's reached the point where every morning before I start my shift, I ask myself, what's going to happen today? We are in desperate need of more security for the safety of our passengers, our drivers, and our community. So tonight, I'm asking you, Member Romero, and members of the City Council to acknowledge what the city of Tucson people already know. Our transit system is not safe. It's time to take action. Thank you.
Alan Bloomberg.
Hey, I got your back on the bus, bro.
Thank you.
I got your back on the bus.
I actually live outside the city limits, but I keep an eye on 2 homes in Park Modern development, very close to First Avenue, and we have a lot of problems with drugs in everybody's yard. I find needles. I find people in the yard that actually ask them to leave. A lot of tinfoil, pipes. This is on a regular basis. Also, my neighbor across the street, she called me the night because there were people there. I didn't call the police and they came. So I mostly just want to let you know that there's pretty much open air drug use right in those yards. Right out in the yard, you come over there and ask them to leave. Usually they leave sometimes they're this is my neighbor.
Okay, my name is Mary Griffith. I came a couple of years ago because my daughter got admitted to UOA Medical School. She did the first year and she got overwhelmed and she had to pay medically. We came back. I rented an apartment. I lived with her a couple of months to support her emotionally. We applied for the grant housing. During these 2 months, I decided to buy a house so I can be with her for that 7 years or 7 years from leaving school. So I bought a house on Hedrick Drive, and it needed a lot of fixing. So I started fixing it, and she came several times during different times during the day. And she said, "Mom, I can't live here. There is a lot of homeless. I fear for my life. I will start rotation to go hospital at night." She went ahead and rented an apartment. I got discharged. I left for a while. During that time, my neighbor called me and she said there was a fire in the back. The homeless started fire on the body lane behind my fence, and there was explosion. A metal thing flew over to my backyard, started the fire. When I came back, I called the fire department to get the report for the insurance. It was surprisingly no report. One night, I woke up at 3 o'clock a.m. in the morning and banging, and I called the police, and they said, "Is there anything illegal?" I said, "I don't know," but I couldn't sleep. Another night, I didn't have dinner, I wanted to go out. There was 12 of them across the street. I feared, and I went back home, and I didn't go out. The needles, lighters in front, in the back of my house. So there is a electric post between Body Lane and Woodley. If we look at it, there is no emergency cars can go through there. So it will stop them at least to go to the back alley behind our house.
Ma'am, your time is up, but we do have Mr. Bloomberg's phone number. So I know that Councilmember Dahl wants to make sure that.
And
Yeah.
you have my card with my full information.
Alrighty, we'll make sure that we call and we contact you, and I believe Councilmember Dahl will give you this information so that your office can do some constituent work.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Mr. Bloomberg. Thank you all for coming. Really appreciate it.
Go to the next meeting. Yep. It's just gonna be a real next meeting.
Yeah, you shouldn't be a hypocrite. You can't bring a bottle in here, but you can bring a water bottle in with hypocrites.
Thank you. Item 7.
No, sir.
Consent agenda, item 6.
Those fucking hypocrite motherfuckers you got working for us. Where's that bitch ass cop at?
Item C is the sale of select properties. Item D is an intergovernmental agreement with King County for the 2024 Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistant Grant Program Award. Item E is an intergovernmental agreement for participation in the Arizona Child Abduction Response Team. Item F is a sub-award agreement for fiscal year 23 to Smart Policing Initiative Grant Program. Item G is the final plat, TD-DIB 124-084, CLO Reserve Lots 1 through 51 in Common Area A.
Come on out here, guys. Big difference.
Item I is the final agreement. Excuse me, financial participant strategic framework community investment.
It's Freeman.
You didn't ask me. Tribal council, they ain't scared. They did, and they should. It was one of the ones that made her.
Yeah, you know how I have to walk through the metal detector?
Yeah.
Well,
Which guy did it?
there's a little bitch boy right here with a bald head.
Oh.
Started barking orders that I have to do this and I have to do that.
I was so pissed because I wanted that item because I have a financial participant agreement.
They were going to
proceedings for like a year over the entire well-being.
I only just wanted to bring this up for discussion, for explanation for myself and colleagues. Obviously, this was prompted, programming out of Ward 5 and so kind of.
Don't worry. Yes, but it is.
Sorry, brother.
Hold on, I'm still looking.
Mr. Manager?
Honorable Mayor, members of the council, I heard the question earlier about what is the process from here. This item, if adopted by the mayor and council, will then authorize staff
We have.
to directly enter into financial conditions.
Yes, there is outside seating. In these docks.
That meet the requirements.
As of 5 months ago, there's outside seating.
Fairly
According to
flexible,
street
but our expectations as mayor and council to achieve certain outcomes. And as long as we have that in place, administratively do those agreements. So,
Literally, it was in the
things can move forward.
downstairs. It's the one that's literally.
And Honorable Mayor, I request that we establish clearly in the record that the manager has secured the approval by the mayor and council, the legislative body, for the subsequent administrative approvals of these agreements as they go forward.
And then,
Yeah. You know what this is
alrighty, so there is
I think that this is there anything I can do, like a note, like a paper I can send?
That I don't know. I've been listening to it, but I know that they kind of stuff.
Mrs. Reed, Mr. Pettis, Vice Mayor. Hi.
Hey, man. Are you from Tucson, please?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. We've seen your video.
Yeah. Oh, you watch the videos?
Yeah.
You watch Pigs Under Pressure?
Yeah. Yeah. James Freeman.
Yeah.
How you been, man?
You seen James Freeman?
Yeah. Yeah.
You saw him before?
Yeah. I saw him at
What I am going to do, I'm going to.
Oh, he's right there? Yeah. I didn't know. Yeah, you guys looked familiar. You guys looked familiar. I was like, where did I know you guys from? Oh, hey, man.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, that's what you do, man. James Freeman right there.
James Freeman, nice. Yeah, no, it's so, like, that incident over on Prince Road or something? Yeah.
Nipple rings.
Yeah, nipple ring, yeah. We were trying to figure out, like, I was trying to look through the, like, any, like, city documents or something like that, to where,
He got away with it, too. They can do anything they want. His name is...
Dash 1024 dash 00022 perpendicular crossing or boulevard intersection.
Coleman.
Did you guys ever take it to court or something?
No, we're still my charges on me, not them.
That's bullcrap.
His stuff is always live.
As soon as my charges are over, then I'm suing him.
And South Keno Parkway intersection and TP.
There's a fan of yours, Freeman. They said Tucson Please Suck is a better channel than your piece of shit channel, but they still watch you.
Okay. Just as like a secondary?
Yeah.
After you watched all of his stuff?
Yeah, but like, yeah, I seen it through the algorithm. It just popped up your video. I was like, oh, that's cool. I see it. And I really loved it because it's true. Like, you guys inspired us to, like, you know, start filming the police and stuff. And I believe, like there's this cop surrounding this homeless guy, and I felt like, you know, yeah, if we didn't show up.
Yeah, always film.
Yeah, so you're like, they're about to do something.
What is the guy doing wrong?
Always film, man. If nothing happens, delete it. But you never know. You have to be rolling when it happens, or you miss it.
Oh yeah, thank you guys for like inspiring us. Because it's correct. I saw your video. It's like you're getting arrested for nipple
ring.
Yeah, nipple ring. And shit.
Yeah.
It's like it's all on video, and I still don't understand.
It doesn't matter.
Do you guys know if there's a way that we could still comment on Project Blue or something like that?
I don't know. They said they're not doing it, but you never know with these guys.
They don't care what you have to say.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for
The reason they're not doing it must be some selfish reason that they got, not that the people don't want it.
They're the ones that are kind of keeping that one going, you know what I mean? But mostly reluctant profit, I believe.
My problem is like data centers require a lot of water, and we live in a desert, yeah, and they're not sucking everything.
Well, yeah, they want to take what? I'm just saying, 10 billion gallons of water.
Oh my God.
Right now, they want to take 10 billion and do this.
I want to go talk to
That's
the
gonna
bus
fucking
driver.
run us out.
I'm wondering if Morbid
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that.
It's been in the works for a while. That's how Tucson works. They just want money in their pockets. They don't, like the people in the streets right now, they don't give a shit. They want money in their pockets.
Anyways.
Yeah, nice meeting you guys.
Don't forget to sell to all of us. Still live?
Yeah, I'm like. All right.
Yeah, what was that?
Aaron Queen says the only one that ain't part of the government out of the Arizona guys is Tucson or is toe tag.
What?
You're the only one that's not part of the government. Me and Freeman, we rule the government. We control them behind the scenes. We don't act like we do, but we control everything they do.
Not everything.
Nope. Everything bad.
There's some truth to you and I having some tiny bit, like nothing.
I cannot bow down to the government. I cannot.
Nothing truly.
I can't even keep my mouth fucking shut going through the door.
You're famous.
No, they're scared of you, Tuck. I mean, it's not like on a grand scale or anything that matters, but you do affect what they do and don't do. So.
Yep.
Because they're scared.
Yep, they're gonna beat up one less homeless guy per week because of me.
I don't know. They really change what they do or don't do. Everybody else is on. As a matter of fact, they probably beat up an extra homeless person every week.
Every time I'm not there.
They got spotters just for you to show up.
Yep.
Yeah, it's your fault extra homeless people get beat up.
Yep. I take credit.
You go in and piss them off.
Yep.
They're like, I gotta take this out on someone. They beat up a homeless person, they beat up their wife, they kick their dog. And that's all your
Yep.
fault.
Freeman's camera keeps getting bigger. Yep.
It's going limp.
I usually have a strap on here so I can just hang it around my neck. And this comes out.
He's
like
got
that.
some biceps.
So I have that right there and then this hanging around my neck. My arms are tired.
All right.
Walking in.
Should we get out of here?
To the metal detector, right? So I hand my stuff to the dude, and boss, everything's the same. I just put my phone in.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here.
He jumped off the
I don't think the piggies are gonna come out and do anything to us. All right, Brandon Mitchell, Anna Banana, Nesbitt, Reluctant Prophet,
Yes, sir.
Douglas Howard,
Oh,
E. Hornez.
and then I grabbed my shit and just started dogging him.
All right, guys, we might go cop watching. I'm gonna go see. Might be a good time to go cop watching, huh? Later.
You heard it coming in.
All right.